Hi guys, my name is Joe,
And I'm Tyler, and welcome to Dad Spikes.
where we answer your questions in 10 minutes. Let's go! So I have a question for us, and I think seeing that we are both fathers to girls,
Yeah.
I think one of the questions that we have, or at least I've come across is, do fathers want sons?
Okay. Or it could be two mothers, one daughter.
Oh yeah, that could be another one.
Yeah. I actually coincidentally, recently I just went with a friend at the and there were putting my side in a few groups of kids. Then one of them has a son, and the father is, prepping the son for everything that a boy should do. Like sending him for judo classes, asking for a car. But then there's one side of him, like the father. And then when he saw my elder daughter, he sort of grew in love with her and play with her a lot, and he just likes her so much. Then it makes me wonder, right? It could be the other way around. Like guys maybe have a soft spot for girls wanting sons. But I don't know. I mean, it could work both ways. In that case, he knew what he needs from his son. But then I would think that if he had a daughter instead of a son, it would be equally. He would put in the equal amount of love and stuff. So I think it's fine for myself. It's either or. It's not so particular. I think earlier episode we spoke about are we okay with son or not. But I'm not so particular, right? So as long as it's a healthy baby, they grow up healthily, physically and mentally, I think that should be sufficient. But I do know that there are a lot of parents out there who prefers, some may prefer guys, some may prefer girls, and I guess it's quite good with the kids, right? So like those who prefer guys, maybe because it's easier for them to click, it's easier for them to do things together. I know a father and son things, they can play rough sports together, they can play game together. Whereas girls they make up with the father for the one. So it could be a bit of that as well.
Right. I think it's quite interesting, right? So I think in the past, or I won't say in the past, but I think that I've known this as a thing where some fathers still prefer sons. Like I think like what you've mentioned, which is they maybe want to, pass on whatever they've learned, grow, essentially legacy wise, because as fathers, sons sort of is down the path.
Yeah.
But I actually, and the last time I asked my group of friends is 3 other guys, right? Actually, out of all 3 of them, all 3 wanted girls.
Oh really? Okay.
Actually, no, not many of them. Actually, none of them actually said sons. I mean, I was pushing it to the extreme where I say like, hey, you must give me an answer. Most of them will say like, there's no preference and whatnot. But ultimately they did end up with saying that, okay, you know what, I will prefer a girl in the end of it. Unfortunately, one of them recently has a son, so
Unfortunately, you say unfortunately.
I mean, because his preference was a girl, but he's very happy with his son. His son is 2 months old now.
Okay.
So,
okay. 2 months old is too early.
I think, actually, to be honest, there is not much difference at the beginning stage, right? Because they don't really do much, except for maybe the peeing portion. But other than that, it's more or less the same, right? Because they don't know much, they eat, they sleep, and so on and so forth. I think it's when they get to the toddler's age. I think that's where the characteristics will start to appear. That will be very interesting. So, actually quite interesting, sons. Do you wish you have a son, saying that you have two girls now?
Like I said, I mean, I'm fine with either. But then my wife did comment that I'm treating my girl more like a son. Just like no games and the things that we do, we play, the shows that I watch. She asked me to be tone down, don't expose her to so boy stuff. And then my girl came to me once. Like for example, we used to play Minecraft. And then one day she came to me and then she said, "Daddy, can we stop playing Minecraft?" I said, "Why? I want to play other games. Other games are meant for girls. I don't want to play boy games anymore." And I'm like, "Oh, sure, anything goes." Hey, but I mean, coming back, I think there's a practical consideration for fathers taking care of girls or father taking care of sons.
Right.
So the thing is, right, maybe it's not because your girl is probably about 2 years, right? Or coming to 2 years. So she hasn't hit the stage where you need to do this, but my elder one can go to toilet already on her own. She doesn't wear pampers, diapers and all. So if let's say I'm out with her, I need to bring her to the washroom, right? I can't bring her to the boys' toilet. I mean, she will be noticing the others, and I think other people will also be a bit uncomfortable. So I typically have to bring her to a handicap toilet or a family toilet. Yeah.
Right.
And similarly, like, you know, when they were younger, my wife and I would take turns to take care of the girl. For example, showering and stuff like that. But then because she's grown up now, I tend to avoid it.
I understand.
Yeah, you draw that line. I mean, in school they also draw that line. In school they also teach them about, you know, boys and girls. Not shower in the same shower cubicle, etc. So I guess, you know, if let's say you have 5 kids, or 5 to 5 kids, then the mother is going to be very tired, you know, in the process of taking care of them. So I guess that practical consideration, you know, whether, you know, fathers should, you know, take care of sons or daughters.
Yeah, funny thing that you mentioned the last point, which is that if it's all 5 kids, it's all girls. I think recently when I was in the lift, when I was going to the car, the family came in, 4 kids, all sons.
Okay, this is very
so
obvious.
It's the opposite, right? So it's the opposite now, right? So his father is going to be very tiring.
Yeah, and that usually happens because, right, one of them wants a daughter, but they just can't.
Yes.
It's always son. The chromosomes are always son.
It's always like that. But it's quite interesting. Actually, I wanted to add one point. I don't think your point that you brought up, which I understand and I agree with you, but I think that the others have a different perspective because I've actually seen fathers bring in their daughters to the guys' toilet. And they're not young.
Okay.
And they're not young. But I also noticed that there are mothers that bring in their sons to the female toilet, and they're also not young.
Okay.
So I don't think, I mean, like, maybe some of them have a perspective that is not a gender thing. I think to them it's a need, and maybe they don't feel comfortable using the handicap toilet or family toilet. I don't know why. Maybe they themselves also have to go, so they just go together. So that's interesting lah. But I guess healthy kid is the best ultimately, right? Gender is not such a critical thing.
Totally agree.
Great, then I think that's your dad bite this time.
Yeah.